Hello and thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the Real Movie Podcast. And in this episode, I want to talk about top 6 times that Jim Halpert took things a bit too far. John Krasinski as Jim Halpert is an idol for those people who stares at some place pretending that it's a camera. They shake their head out of disappointment and they think that they're better than everyone, and they just have that smirk on their faces, and no one does this smirk better than Jim Halpert. But there are a few times that Jim took things a bit too far, and I want to talk about 6 of them. I was really shocked that most of this list came out from season 2, and Jim in season 2 did not make things easy for people to like him. Number 6. Dwight's speech. In season 2 episode 17, when Dwight wins the Best Salesman of the Year award, I can't say that Jim is jealous, but Dwight is being a jerk about it. But the thing is, Jim takes things a bit too far. He tells Dwight that he can help him with this speech because Dwight should give his speech. Not only Jim writes this speech, but also tells Dwight to do some hand gestures and some yells, which are the signatures of a dictator. I'm not saying that this was really mean and too far, but to make your coworker appeal as a communist in front of that many people, I mean, at least some of them were aware of this situation, it's just not cool. Number 5. Letting Michael to fall into the koi pond. In season 6 episode 8, which is called Koi Pond, Jim is co-managing Scranton branch with Michael, but he doesn't feel that people respect him, and he does not agree with many decisions that Michael takes. So when they go to a meeting and there is a koi pond in the way, in the footage we see that Michael slips and falls into koi pond. And the other thing that we see is that Jim could have easily helped him, but he refused and stepped back. Number 4. Jim picks up Pam. I really have a hard time talking about this because it is one of the cringiest moments of The Office. In season 2 episode 6, when Jim and Pam are like hitting each other in a foolish, flirty way, Jim wants to stop Pam, and then all of a sudden he hugs her and picks her up, and Pam's shirt goes up a bit, and it is one of the most uncomfortable scenes of the whole Office. In my opinion, it is in the top 3 cringiest moments of The Office. Number 3. Breaking up with her girlfriend in the booze cruise. In season 2 episode 11, when the whole staff of the office are on a booze cruise, Roy finally, after 3 years of being engaged with Pam, announces something, and he says that they are going to get married really soon. While Pam is really happy and she and Roy are having a moment, Jim, although he is there with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend, whose name is Katie, is played by the incomparable Amy Adams, he straight up tells her girlfriend Katie that they should break up, which is just the worst scene in the whole episode. Number 2. Try to ditch Pam at the dinner party. In the cringiest episode of the whole show, which is called Dinner Party, in season 4 episode 13, where things are not looking good at Michael and Jan's house, Jim decides to ditch the whole party, and it means also that he wants to ditch Pam. So he fakes a phone call and he says that his house is flooded. Pam, who realizes this, stops Jim from leaving, but no one can deny that Jim in this episode is just the worst boyfriend ever. He literally wants to leave his girlfriend with Michael and Jan. And before we talk about number 1, don't forget to like and subscribe. Number 1. He kissed Pam. Jim kissing Pam is not a big deal. I mean, they have been together like for the whole show. But in season 2 again, I said season 2 Jim is just not looking good. When Pam and Roy are engaged and Jim wants to leave the branch to go to another town, in the 22nd episode of season 2, which is called Casino Night, Jim finds the chance to tell Pam that he loves her while Pam is engaged and she's about to get married to Roy. But the worst thing comes after this. In the final minutes of the episode, when Pam is talking to her mom on the phone and she's overwhelmed by the fact that her coworker just confessed that he loved her, all of a sudden Jim comes in and without saying anything, he kisses an engaged woman. I'm not gonna say Pam. She's an engaged woman. And yeah, that's my list for the top 6 times that Jim took things a bit too far, and some of them were really bad. There were some honorable mentions, but that's it for today. Thank you for listening to my voice. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks. Bye.